Good afternoon and welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining us, and it is a beautiful day down here in Jomtien. Now today's video is a little bit different, but it's quite an important video because this morning I caught up with my friend Stuart from the UK, and he's been a victim of a scam. And this isn't a new scam and it's not unique to Pattaya, but Stuart, thanks for sharing your story. I know it's not nice to admit when you've been scammed, but this isn't like one of those silly romance scams. This is a scam that anybody could actually fall for. So Stuart, thanks for telling us about this. So
okay.
Tell us from the beginning.
Well, I booked an apartment online in a complex called in Jomtien, and thinking I was booking through a secure company similar to Airbnb, and it's called VRBO, with all the guarantees up front, all the promises. I saw the rooms, I saw the pool, I saw the gymnasium. I was really happy with it, and I paid $740 up front for 1 month. We arrived in the taxi, and it was after 6 o'clock, and the office had closed. So there was no way I could check in that night. There'd be no facilities for me to check in, so I had to go find a hotel. So that was the first problem. I went back the following day and the office was open. I spoke to the security and the people in the office. I gave them my credentials and passport number, etc. And they told me that I've been scammed. There was no such booking on their records.
Right, I mean, like, this isn't really, we're not saying that the company, was it VRBO?
No.
We're not saying that's a crooked company. We've got to be clear about that.
Yeah.
But the people that were listing on that company, on that website, were actually crooked. But because these scams happen on Airbnb quite a lot as well. So basically, you've travelled all this way thinking that you've got your accommodation booked, and you hadn't. And
it is really
it's and also, I mean, what do you do in that situation? Because you have to find somewhere to stay. And not only that, you've got your luggage with you, and you've actually just picked up a knee injury as well, so you had to walk around quite a bit.
I know.
It's actually, it's an easy scam to fall for, but you could say, well, once you've booked, you can ring up and confirm the booking, but that really defeats the object of booking online. You know, you're supposed to be easy. You're supposed to get your receipt and come here. And I'm not sure what the answer is, because anybody can put these fake listings up and rent out properties that they don't even own.
Apparently, what's happened is the host, the guy who owns that particular apartment which I booked, which was a luxury apartment, he was the one who was supposed to facilitate my arrival, but I couldn't get hold of him. I kept saying on the site, on the VRBO site, to contact the host. There's a telephone number. I rang the number, nobody there. There was no such number. And I had a voice come back in English and a voice in Thai as well, confirming that there was no such number. So the host wasn't a real person.
But it's also damaging for the hotel. The hotel is also a victim.
That's right.
You know, not only you. I might actually bleep out when you mention the hotel, because it can happen for anyone.
Okay.
And so what's the situation now? Will you get your money back?
I've had the money back.
You've had the money back?
Very quickly.
Oh, is that the website that did that?
VRBO did that.
Right, so that's a credit to VRBO.
That's right, it is.
You know, if they gave you the money back straight away, because if you've come here on holiday, £700 was it?
$740. It's about £600.
That's quite a bit of spending money. You can't really be down when you're here. So well done to that company. So at least they addressed it really quickly. But in some people that book, they think they're booking directly with these people. It's very hard to be sure. I don't think this is exclusive to Pattaya. This is a scam that goes on all around the world. You know, where there's tourists, there's scams, and that's the reality of life, isn't it?
That's true.
Yeah. But thanks for sharing that, because you know, it's not nice to say you've been scammed, but really anybody could be a victim to that.
I got my money back in full and very quickly, so you know, credit to VRBO.
Okay, so I hope that's just it's just something different I wanted to do on this video today. It's not one of my normal videos, but I hope it's informative to someone. And do beware of scams. No matter what city you visit in the world, where there's tourists, there's scammers, and that's the darker side of going on holiday, I guess. So how long are you here for, Stuart?
3 months.
3 months.
Yeah.
You can't wait, can you?
I can't wait. But I've had a terrible start. The first couple of weeks was a nightmare.
Yeah.
Being high season, the accommodation was all fully booked. I couldn't get a place to stay unless it was way over the top in pricing, or the dregs. Like one of the rooms I stayed in for 4 nights, because I didn't have anywhere else, was up. I counted 48 steps with my big suitcase, and overlooking a street full of bars, which is really noisy. I thought it'd be really noisy till 2 a.m., but it was really noisy till 5 a.m.
Right. I mean, and going back to talking about the scam, I'm not sure what the solution is. I mean, even if you booked and then you contact them after because you've got a question about the accommodation, but even then the scammer could pick up the email. So I don't really know what the answer is to that, really. Recommendations, reviews, that might be handy, but then when you check reviews, always see if there's a pattern. If they've got like 10 reviews and they're all one-liners or all two-liners, and if there's a consistency in spelling, mistakes and stuff, it's really hard to even know what are good, genuine reviews or not. So I'm not sure what the solution is, but if you've had this experience, do share it in the comments, because it's going to be helpful to someone. So thanks again for talking, Stuart. I really appreciate it.
No problem.
And you're going to enjoy your 3 months on the
Oh
trip.
yes, oh yes.
Thanks for watching wherever you are in the world. Have a great week or a great weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.